Yo, it's me, Big Sam Heard. Y'all better get ready for 210 Live. It's coming right now.
Are we on? Are we on? I think we're on. I don't know who's watching, but thank you very much. This is your April 7th, 2020 episode of 210 Live, 210 Live, 210 Live. All right, we are, of course, recording on our on Radio World, so we are being streamed all over the world so that people can listen to Live in the BoneZone with Big Sam Heard. Of course, we are on YouTube Live. We are on Facebook Live on my personal page and on the BoneZone page. So appreciate y'all. I do appreciate everybody that's been showing me love because without you guys, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get people in the comments. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we got. Description below. You can go ahead and follow me on all those platforms right there if you like. And let's see what else we got. What else can we put up? Yeah, there you go. Want to help support the BoneZone? You are more than welcome to. Mainly because I want to upgrade. I want to get better, better equipment, better sound. I need to get me one of those ring lights and a lot of stuff that I need to get. But you know what? It's going to take time. And it's hard for me to invest my own personal money into this because with the baby and then with another baby on the way, it's kind of not too difficult, but it is a little hard to balance everything like that. So we need to have our own separate money. I think I already invested a decent amount of money into this podcast, into making this one of the best podcasts in the city of San Antonio. I know there's a bunch of different people that are doing their things. I do appreciate a bunch of those guys for letting me watch their shows. But of course, this is Live in the BoneZone with Big Sam Heard. Nobody is watching right now, but it's all good. It'll be all right. All right, so let me go ahead and share this on onto a page because I know that much. Our live video is on. Are we on? Yeah, we sure are on. Let's go ahead and why is this not public? This needs to be public. Everything we do needs to be public. That way we can share it. That way your people can share it. All right. So we're live. Yes, there we are. Let me go ahead and share that to my BoneZone page. I mean to the Big Sam Heard page. All right, we're gonna listen to some BUBBA BANDMANN. I want to listen to Kitchen. I don't know the rights to this music, but I do very much support it. This is BUBBA BANDMANN. And we are going to talk about bullying as well, about being a bully, about a lot of things. Hello. Hello. Yeah. What's up with you? Trace Sprite. Already living our appreciation. Appreciation, you know. They say this, you know, we don't be paying something right here. They don't want to be going to like knock the house shit out, man. Big broke, man, you down there. Oh, yeah. Damn, double up. Yeah. Back to still on the count. Good dope over stove. Pound fall over kitchen.
We the red for low. Bust down on the ditch. Pillow talking like some old. Broke nigga need a double clutch. Tell you boys to get your money up. Fresh out, bitch, I hop the spill. Good niggas still run up the bill. Pussy niggas still know what it is. Tried to mob and he almost got killed. Game changed, now they fuck the snitch. Niggas bid, I was living with killers. Solid nigga, better check your attention. Mama crying, have to give us some tissue. Solid nigga, show the roll up with bowl. Niggas stared me, but I made it back home. Blood test me, I was running to bowl. After that, I ran it up to a low. 25, then I flew to 100. Niggas hate, then they thought I was stunning. First year, had to fuck up 100. Second year, came back with 100. High shit, fun, shit, fun. When you broke his head, you still bumping. Got a couple bands on your front. For 100 grand, it ain't nothing. She get a whole week, get money. Black try flat like a nut. You keep the hate, but don't touch. You keep the cage like a brush. If a pick the play, I'm a rush. Never hard like so disgusting. Never talk about no discussion. 6'2", with the police dog. Green wall in the hood where you can't go. Got pounds in the hood where you can't go. Big fat fly nigga with a bankroll. Better break nigga hard feet, nigga bankroll. Came home, got these boys that they feel it. Ran it up, gave a plug about $1 million. Hood rich, made a whole half a ticket. They boys dying if they going to get it. Boys lying if they say that we did it. Going broke, trying to live how we live it. Hate niggas say them dollars ain't hitting. That's the way that we did it. Back to still all the counter. Good dope over the stove. Now it's all over the kitchen. Getting ready for a load. Bust down on the ditch. Pillow talking like some hoes. Broke niggas need a double clutch. Tell you boys to get your money up. Fresh out, bitch, I hop the spill. Good niggas still run up the bill. Pussy niggas still know what it is. Tried to mob and he almost got killed. Game changed, now they fuck the snitch. In the bed, I was living with killers. Solid niggas better check your attention. Mama crying, have to give us some tissue. Yeah, she never left. Mob nigga, know what's going down. Great, great skills. Part 2. I get mom like that. Straight off the head. You right?
All right. So it's Thursday. All right, it's Thursday. We're getting ready for the weekend. Tomorrow we are gonna have another guest. I know. It's like, oh, Steve, every day you have a guest. Oh my God. Not every day. I'm trying. I'm trying to give you more content. I'm trying to catch up to a bunch of these other podcasts, and I'm trying to be better than a bunch of these guys. No offense, but yeah. All right. Shout out to everybody, all those podcasts out there that are helping me. Not really by doing anything, but continue to do your thing. But for me, it gives me more drive. Seeing your content, listening to your content, and see how things are in your side, in your world, with your podcast, with whatever you do, whatever you talk about, whatever your shtick is. I dig it. All right. Because when you guys were in my position, you had people that you looked up to. So I look up to a bunch of these people that have their own podcast, because I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning from a bunch of people, and not necessarily that they're giving me knowledge personally, but just watching their content and how they carry themselves and whatnot. That's really, really important, because it is important. You know what I'm saying? I've only been having guests in the BoneZone since January, and since then we've had a good amount of people of guests, and we were able to talk to them and get to know them a bit and whatnot. Yesterday we had this guy Organic. That was probably one of my most popular shows so far, mainly on YouTube, because he had a bunch of his TikTok buddies watch and show me some love. So that's what it's about. It's about helping each other and showing support in whichever way you can. If you can't show any support, monetary support, if you can't help out in that way, then hell, at least share these for me. You know what I'm saying? Share these, whether you're watching on YouTube, share it if you're watching on Facebook, Share it if you listen on Spotify, wherever you catch Live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Heard. Make sure you show me some love, y'all. All right. I am looking to raise money so I can get some more equipment, mainly like a ring light, soundboard, different mics, um, and maybe we can get some money so we can uh, pay for bigger artists to come in here or whatnot. But either way it goes, I'm gonna continue to do this, whether we go broke or not. Um, it's gonna be all right, okay? Because that's what we do. We always make it through. We're playing some BUBBA BANDMANN. This is called Frenemies. All right, enjoy while I enjoy this hemp. All right, we are sipping. We're actually sipping some BUBBA BANDMANN Gorilla Drank right there. He did sign it for me as well. So there you go. Bam, bing bong, Joe Byron. Frenemies.
Nigga got that going for some global for with your big nigga. Check me out, ain't my bag. Rap niggas claiming they ghost, nigga, your basic. Pillow talking business to hoes, tell me why they hate. Yeah, man, let you niggas make. Yeah, it's time to let the reaper come up in your sleep. Traded cougars, nigga, I'm Jay. Know why these niggas hate. Why they hippie weed, keep the chopper with 100 in it. Yeah, 223, 762, go through your house and hit your mama. Street niggas deliver beef at your door like Commodore. Never live about to change. Y'all niggas about to stay. Educate, come back home and make your whole team fall like domino. Who that is up in the sky? Look at the lot of mama. On that gangsta shit, hate these sisters and mama names. Know we stacking up that change. I'm running for it. Front niggas can't fit in my lane. I'm running for it. 52 movers that gang. This shit ain't never change. I keep on artillery, fuck these haters trying to block my plane. Old niggas will knock you out. Yeah, that's a damn shame. Keep the choppers in my house. These niggas, they gon' hit me, man. Never thought my niggas changed. They pitched up and tried to feed these niggas, put food on their plate. Then they switched up, so they ain't ready for it. The business over, got enough hoes to fill a pour.
All right. So being a bully is not cool. Picking on people less fortunate or just in general, yo, is not cool. Either you do it in person or you do it in on social media. None of that shit's cool. All right. So for anybody that thinks they're a badass because they are a bully, you're a punk. You're a punk bitch. All right. And I'm saying that to whoever. I don't give a damn who you are. All right. I don't. If you're a bully in any way, you're a punk bitch. All right. It don't matter if you're a kid. Kids shouldn't be watching the show anyways because this is not suitable for children. But if you have kids that are little badass punk asses, it's your fucking fault. It's your fault. All right. As parents, we need to make sure that we keep an eye on what our kids are doing. We need to make sure we keep an eye on what our kids are listening to, what our kids are watching. And we gotta watch out who our kids are hanging out with. For real. Because our kids get involved with little wetkos or these little hood rat skanks that are on TikTok all day long and then don't got shit to fucking show for it. And then they want to go and fucking pick on people or whatever the fucking case may be. Being a bully makes you a punk bitch, all right? And I said that, yes. Being a bully makes you a punk bitch. So if you're a punk bitch, then continue to be a bully, all right? Even if you're doing it in person or strong-arming someone or whatever the case may be, intimidating somebody because you're bigger or because you have guns or whatever the fuck, or because you got cousins, you're a fucking punk bitch, all right? So please stop the bullying, whether it's in person or online. You'll be surprised to how many people lose their lives because they're so sad and so depressed where you have children killing themselves, committing suicide, or becoming depressed, or turning to drugs, or turning to prostitution. It's real. You know what I'm saying? And it starts as an adolescent. It starts when you're a kid. It starts when you're a kid, and most of the time, you don't even know better. You know what I'm saying? So you got these kids that they think it's cool to pick on other kids, and they record it. They're on their fucking social media recording it, laughing at this kid, and you don't know what it's doing to the person. You don't fucking have no idea how bad it is affecting these children that are being bullied. So stop. Stop being a bully. If you know anybody that is a bully, make sure that you tag them in this motherfucker so I could call them a punk ass bitch here. They can come here and I'll call them a punk ass bitch, because bullies need to be called out. Bullies need to be put on fucking notice. All right? Yes. Nice. SOS. Billy on the board. That is my mind, and my mind is set. My mind is made up. I know what's right. I know what's wrong. And I especially know that bullying, people that bully people, those people probably don't have their mama or their daddy around. And if they do, then they're shitty ass parents. All right. So if you know anybody that has shitty kids or shitty parents or anything like that, let them know, hey, you're a shitty parent. All right. So if there's any shitty parents that are watching, watch your fucking kids. Watch what they're doing. Watch what they're saying, and watch how they're treating their friends, and maybe not even friends, just people that they go to school with. If you got a kid that's a bully, you should slap yourself. You should slap yourself. And that's for real. I ain't got to sugarcoat shit. And I ain't got to be like, oh, live in the BoneZone. No, this is me telling you that bullies are not anything in life. They're scum, right? They do that because they have a low self-esteem, because nobody loves them probably. And they react, they lash out in a negative way, where it becomes bullying and picking on, or harassing. There's a lot of different types of being bullied or bullying, and that shit ain't cool. Overall, it ain't even cool at all. It doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you popular. It doesn't make you the fucking quarterback of the varsity team. It doesn't make you none of that shit. All it makes you is a punk ass bitch. All right. If you're a bully or ever bullied someone, you're a punk ass bitch. If you think you're all hard and shit, come and see me. I don't give a fuck. All right. And I'll tell you in your face that you're a punk ass bitch. And I bet you're going to be quick to pull out a gun or a weapon because you don't got any hands. Most bullies are punk ass bitches that can't fight. They're bitches. All right. So if you know a bully or anything, or if you've been bullied, how about we get a caller, yo? How about we get somebody to call in live in the BoneZone, and they're gonna tell us that they're probably the same thing, or maybe we'll get a bully on the line and they're gonna bully me. I hope not, because I'll definitely trace that call. I ain't gonna go that fucking. It's really not that serious if I get somebody that's gonna bully me, because I've been bullied my whole life. I've been laughed at. I've been frowned upon, and all this shit. Like, oh yeah, he's from the ghetto. He's missing a tooth. He's toothless. Like, he wears a beanie and it's not even fucking winter. Like, it doesn't matter what the fuck I do in my life. All that matters is what you do with your life. And if your life is so fucking shitty that you gotta bully other people to make you feel better, then that's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not cool. It's not cool to pick on other people, to tell them things that might be true, but it might hurt them more than physical pain will. So if you're a bully, um, I feel sorry for your mama. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't know who your daddy is, and yeah, that's real spill. And I'm not saying this because uh, I don't know. I say this because I do know. Most bullies that I ever encountered need prayer. Really, they really just need to be prayed for, and that's one of the biggest things that maybe they have never been exposed to. You know what I'm saying? To love, to unconditional love from somebody. And it sucks that you have bullies that are being neglected at home probably, and that's why they lash out at school. And I bet that is a big thing. So kids, if your parents aren't fucking living up to what they say that they're doing, I'm not saying call a number, but break the cycle is what I'm saying. All right, break the cycle is what I'm saying. If you have parents that all they do is nothing, then you're gonna see that, and you're probably gonna grow up to just do the same shit, nothing. I don't know, but I wish I had a guest in here. I know I don't have any like real friends that like to come on my show, so that's why I had to have guests. Um, Shelby Babies, she is in the other room, and she is actually she's in the basement. She's in her room in the basement. Um, y'all, I just want y'all to know that I love. All right, I don't hate. I don't I don't bully. All right. I love because that's what we're here for. When we're young and when we're born, we don't have any of that stuff in our body. We don't have, hate in our body when we're born. When we're a kid, we just don't. We're loving. We need to be nurtured. We need to be loved. We need to be cared for. And when we're not being nurtured, cared for, and loved, we turn to a bully. And when you're a bully, you look to feel better by picking on other people that are smaller than you, that are less wealthy, less fortunate. And it ain't cool. All it does is make you a punk ass bitch. Like I said, punk ass bitch. And if anybody does have a problem with me calling them a punk ass bitch because they are a bully, yeah, 1419 West Houston Street. Hi, hello, all right? Because I don't deal with bullies. Well, I mean, I deal with bullies. Life is too fucking precious, yo, to be so hateful and to just be negative, be so fucking negative. Why do people gotta be so fucking negative? All right, I don't know who's watching right now, but if anybody is real, let's go ahead and get some emojis popping right here. I am actually streaming this on StreamYard, so that's what's giving me the power to give you this live on YouTube, to give you this live on Steve Anthony Monreal TL page, and also live on the BoneZone page. So yeah, listening. Thank you guys for listening in the radio world. I do appreciate that because it is very very important that the world gets to hear this, because you deserve it. You deserve to be treated right. You deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be a lot of things. All right, Shelby, I see you looking. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Shelby always likes to like hear when she's not on the episode, or when she's not on the thing. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be here." But we're talking about bullying and how if you're a bully, you're a punk ass bitch. So if we get somebody knocking on the door because they're a bully, they came to see me. All right? Because I don't deal with punk ass bitches. I mean, I deal with punk ass bitches. I no weapons needed. We got hands.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
Yeah, they sure are. Stupid Shelby. We're drinking some Gorilla Drank. Y'all know how it goes. Well, this is not actually a This is not actually their slogan. This is my unofficial slogan here live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Heard. All right. Gorilla Drank. Fuck what you think. I'm sipping Gorilla Drank. Yeah. Holla at me, Troy. Well, we gotta get you on here so we can do more Gorilla Drank talking. I know you were on What You Asked podcast, and it's crazy. Now they have a Gorilla Drink. Well, so that's tight. I'm not saying I want a Gorilla Drink because we already got a Deuce Deuce apple juice. What I want to do is just chop it up, talk. You're a small business owner, and I want to know the whole story. The Gorilla Drank, a name, a bunch of stuff, and try a little bit more of these Gorilla Drinks. All right, I do have a few. Hey, there we go. We got people watching. We got people commenting. We got people commenting. Oh, Jen, I do love you, Mama. Appreciate you very much. Yeah, bullying. Jen, growing up, you know, I'm sure maybe you were bullied. I don't know, but you know, with life, we have to take actions for sometimes other people's actions. Does that make sense? Because sometimes you do. If you're being bullied and you're being just treated unfairly, let somebody know. You know what I'm saying? Talk to people. You don't have to talk to your other friends because sometimes your other friends are bullies too, and they're the ones picking on you. But you think it's funny because you're part of a crowd, and it's not. All right. So being the cool kid doesn't always make you the cool kid. Growing up, like family, that was the main thing. Family. You don't fucking be a bully. Yes, if we're having fun and stuff like that, that's different, and we're wrestling and stuff like that. We don't go picking on people just because it makes you feel better. And if you do that, then it is crazy. It's crazy world, because for you to, well, there's a bunch of things that we can talk about, but right now it's mainly on bullying because yeah, I saw that post this morning from King Kali talking about that he was gonna go to school and talk to the kids about bullying. That it really hit me. And if we had stuff like that when we were in school, which they did, but I doubt they came to my school because I was always a nerd in the class. I was in the front of the class. If somebody like that came to my school, maybe the bullies that I went to school with wouldn't have bullied me or you know, harassed me or call me Steve Urkel or call me a bunch. You know, it's okay. Names are just names. Words are just words. But when you start to actually get physical with stuff, it hurts. But when I say words are just words, I don't just mean words are just words, because sometimes words hit harder than an actual punch. Sometimes words leave a bigger scar than a bullet. You know, and those words, they stay there forever, because Shelby said, you say something one time, a person is thinking it 1,000 times in their head when you say it. And then you figure how many times you think about that in this minute that I said that. For you to realize, like, damn, we do need to keep people on notice. We do got to remind people that being a bully is not the cool thing to do. That being a bully is not badass. That like, people do it for social media, but a lot of that shit is staged, is scripted. But when it's those genuine people that don't know what the fuck you're doing and you're just picking on them because it's entertainment purposes or whatever the fucking case may be, some people are not supposed to be made examples of. Not in that sense, but bullies are supposed to be made example of, because that's not the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? You cannot just pick on people and You just can't do that, especially if you're a kid to another kid, because that is traumatizing that kid's life. And being a kid, and you never know what the fuck he's going through at home, yo. You don't know what these kids are going through at home. So let's say at home, mom and dad don't even fucking talk to the kid. They're in their room all day on their tablets, on their phone, or dad's at work or mom's at work, and we never have any parents at home or whatever the case may be. Um, the gorilla drinks are good. Yeah, they are really good. Good. Bullies get no love. Definitely. Now let's go ahead and hit that right there. You see what that says right there? Adrian, much love. Cuzzo, Adrian Monreal. Bullies get no love, yo. And I say that from right here because I know he's listening. Not down the street, but in the house. And I love him very much. That is, y'all have no idea. But bullies, they definitely get no love. Not here in the Bone Zone. I don't deal with that shit. And hopefully you don't either. So, yeah, bullies get no love because I like that one. And let's see. All right, we got Jen on Facebook. How are those drinks? They're good. Oh, that's how it says. How much are the drinks? They are like $5 a pop, but you get them and you support the person that is on it. It is all for it's good. But they are kind of not too pricey, but for some people, you know, hell, if you ever come over here, you don't have to ever pay for a gorilla drink from me, because that's real spill. Because I buy these, you know what I'm saying? The gentleman didn't come here and be like, hey man, here you go, promote my shit. No, I want to get to that point where they are like that, because they know that I do this on the daily, and I keep them right here, like KG, bam, you know. And I got these signed because if you're an artist if you're an artist and you have a fan or just a random person saying, hey, can you sign that? And it's just a juice or a drink or a water, you don't know what it's doing to some of these artists or these people in general. And that's what I'm doing here in the Bone Zone, because I quit my full-time job to do this, because I feel that this is what I'm here for. And if it's to talk about bullies for 20-30 minutes, although it's my my perspective of what I think a bully is and how we should treat bullies and stuff like that, you know, you ignore a bully. That's how you treat it. You don't lash out and this and that, or go and fucking do anything physically to a bully because they're bullying somebody else. You call them out, other name, you call them out, and then you ignore them. They become ghosts. They do not even deserve to be in the presence of you. All right. So if anybody dealing with bullies, just let them know that laugh in their face first of all, and tell them that they're not cool. They might think they're cool because they get attention from their friends, and their friends are like, oh, call him a dumbass, or call him a stupid ass, or tell him he ain't got no mama, or tell him he ain't got no daddy, or like whatever the fucking thing bullies do. I don't know anymore. I know bullies would just they're behind you, they'll hit you in the head. You're walking and like, we all see it on TV and stuff. But the thing is, when it's going on in your kids' schools, and those kids are not coming back home and telling you until either it's too late, or you realize as a parent that there's something wrong with your child, and then now your child is already fucked up because he's been bullied the past 2, 3, 4 years he's been in school, and you don't give a shit, or you might give a shit, but you just don't see it because it's not in front line. Nobody's saying, oh, I'm being bullied. So if you're being bullied, or a lot of things, you know, if you're going through any type of mental health problems, if you're going through depression, if you're going through dealing with sobriety, a lot of things, it doesn't matter what you're going through. All right, if you're going through sobriety, and other people are saying, "Ah, you're a bitch. You're not drinking alcohol. You're oh, come on, man, have a shot." Like it's funny to some people, but that is also a type of bullying, you know, because you're like, you know what they're going through. You know what they're going through, and then but you know it's like it's peer pressure too, of course. But if you do it to a point where it's hounding them and you're consistent with it, um, yeah, you're punk ass bitch too. All right. So man, I just want people to know. Let's see what we got. It's hood therapy, bro. What is that gorilla drink? I've been seeing it lately. Well, the gorilla drink is a drink that it's actually been around for a few years, if I'm not mistaken. A gentleman by the name of Troy Morales. He owns the brand. It has no relation or does not have anything to do with exotic pop. It's its own thing. Gentleman actually owns his own snow cone stand shop here in San Antonio, and he started making these drinks, and he has a few. I think he's about like at maybe 14, 15 different flavors or something like that. He actually just came out with a few flavors, or some of the other people that are already on bottles have a new flavor that already just came out and stuff like that. So it's cool. Like let's say KG right here. He has two flavors. This is his new one, which is the Alamo Splash, and then he has his original one, which is the just the KG Gorilla Drink. Of course, I try to get them to sign them because I like to, you know, I'm drinking them, but the little tag, the little sticker, I'm gonna save that and stuff and put it. It's I already got my Gorilla Drink wall, so yeah. Let's see what this says right there. Nowadays, people don't use hands; they use guns, knives, and shit. Exactly, cousin. Exactly. And it's because a lot of these people are weak. They're weak-minded as well. So open up your mind. You know, open up your mind. Be a little more creative. If you have to be a bully, it's because you're lazy. I think so. But again, this is just my opinion. Um, I don't have any like um, bullies here or anything. I don't associate with bullies, so I don't really know how they are. Um, so yeah, I do appreciate everybody that is watching. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick because I need to take a breath. All right.
Yo, it's me, Big Sam Heard. Y'all better get ready for 210 Live. It's coming right now.
Crazy life, crazy world we're living in. You know, and all we have to do is just know the signs. Like if we have people that are kids, if you have children, and if they're being bullied, you know, it is kind of hard to know. Kind of hard to know unless they if they tell you. You know what I'm saying? If they're talking to you and if they're communicating with you on a daily, like a brother. He's not my brother, my blood brother, but he's my brother. Um, Bobby Solis. He. You know, we go through a lot of things in life. All right, but it's when you are being a patient man, you know, what the hell happened? All right, when you're being a patient man when it comes to wanting to be in your kids' lives, and let's say somebody is being a certain way, okay, like you have to know when to stop and to intervene when you're dealing with, let's say, a bully. Some bullies you can't get away from because some bullies you go to school with. Some bullies might catch the same bus as you on a daily, you know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't have to go out of your way to avoid these bullies. No. If they're picking on you, stand up and call him a punk ass bitch, because that's what bullies are. Bullies are punk ass bitches. Okay? So we got a few heads watching. We got a few eyes watching. I do appreciate everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get back on the comments right here. So yeah, go ahead and leave me some comments. We will post them right here on the actually everything's backwards also. We'll post them right there under the 210 live. Radio World, I do appreciate everybody that is listening, that's listening either on Spotify or Google Podcasts, really any type of listening platforms, because of Anchor. Thank you very much, Anchor. Let's go ahead and do my unofficial theme song for this Live in the Bone Zone. It's not even a Bone Things and Harmony song. Ooh,
We just ride around dirty trying to get the bag. You already know what time it is. God, G, what up?
all right, that's all you get. I really want to get back into this bullying. Either either you ignore it or you deal with it. Damn, I don't know what the hell they put in this hemp, but okay. All right, I kind of want to put this a little bit of this cherry Sprite in this BANDMANN, but this one tastes really good just the way it is. There's a lot that are really, really sweet for me, so I do kind of like stretch it or cut it, or I mix it with like something. But yeah, I really enjoy these Gorilla drinks. We are gonna maybe be getting A1 the Don back in A1 the Don back in here, so we can make some A1 smoothies with him and whatnot. But man, for kids to be able to stand up and tell someone that they are being bullied, give yourselves, like a round of applause as a parent, because as a parent, you need to know what's going on in school. You need to be there, even if you're not there. Like, and I'm not gonna say certain things because, like, okay, we have laws and stuff like that. I'm not saying go break the law just to go and make sure your kids are not being bullied. And even if you are being bullied as an adult, you know what I'm saying? Let other people know that, man, I'm being bullied. How do I deal with it? How do I deal with being bullied? I've been bullied my whole life, and I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of school because I got bullied, and then like, if you are being bullied, man, I want you to call me right now, or even if you have a I've been bullied story, I want you to call me right now. For real. No shtick. This is real. This is real deal. I'm gonna change the name of my podcast to Real Deal Podcast, because this is real deal. I ain't fucking scripting shit. I ain't sugarcoating shit. I go off of what I see off of my social media, and that's what I'm doing. I go with how I feel. I don't go with what's the best move for me. No, I just go. All right. I don't get paid for these, at least not yet. Most of the things, I want to start to maybe see if we can do like the barter system with these lives. Like, hey, your services. All right, what do you do? Oh, you have Gorilla drinks. All right, let's swap out some Gorilla drinks and you get an interview or whatever. It's a lot of things that we can start doing together and working together and helping each other and network together. All right, we all have friends. We all have different friends. Let's say I have 5,000 friends. You have 5,000 friends, but we only have 25 mutual friends. If you share my shit, I share your shit. Imagine how many more people will see these, that will see your product and whatnot. And it works that way with everyone else. So that's why when you do post and I do tag you, it's not because um, I want you to actually watch the video or this and that. Just bam, share it because somebody else might watch what you shared. It's not saying that you didn't care or this and that, but you sometimes we don't have time to watch these or listen to these whole lives, you know, and that's for real. So, yo, Radio World, please do not call this number. Well, you can see the number anyways because you're just listening, and this is actually posted after the live. But yeah, right now, 210 live, 210 live. Where we at? But that's what's up. The number is right there, live in the Bone Zone, right? And we're talking about bullying. We're talking about how being a bully makes you a punk ass bitch. And I said that here live in the Bone Zone. Okay, okay. And yeah, let's do this shit one more time because I want to like this.
You're now watching live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd.
Hey, that's me. Yay. You're now watching live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd. This is your 210 live, 210 live, 210 live. Season 2, episode 22. I think episode 22. Yeah, it is. Episode 22. Last night I had my Get Your Mind Right at midnight. That was my recap about what happened, and then we had a guest. So I'm pushing at least 3 episodes a day, and I gotta stay consistent like that. But it's not gonna be 3 times a day because sometimes I'm not gonna have a guest. So there's gonna be days where maybe I am 3 times a day, but it's just me. Or we're gonna have a Shelby baby because she has that noggin. So we do maybe need that somewhat of a expert advice and expert this and that. So yeah. So if anybody does have any questions and wants to call in right now, that's why that number is right there. Maybe let's say if you've been bullied, when you were a kid, or you have a story about something, hell, I'm sure everybody else that's watching or listening wants to hear it. So what's up? Nadia? Okay. That's okay, man. That's okay, man. You don't want to call in, man? That's okay. You don't have to call in, man. You don't have to call in, man. You don't have to say nothing, man. Okay? I just want you to know, man, that I love you. No, that's my somewhat of a Scarface impression. That's why I don't do it that much because it's hard to just talk in another person's voice. But yeah. Let me go ahead and do this real quick because I do this all the time. Family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass bullies. Because yes, a bitch ass bully is a bitch ass bully. Live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd. It is I, Billy on the board. Billy on the board is just that voice. Yes, it is I, Billy on the board. Welcome. Today we are discussing. No, I don't really talk more than that. Yes, we are discussing bullies and how bullies are bitches. Not a female dog, because not even a female dog is a bully, so they're worse than that. It's it's really in depth. All right, like how we're gonna get a part 2 of this of bullies, and then I think we are gonna have an expert or maybe just somebody that wants to get on here and beat up a bully. No, we're not gonna beat up no bullies. Oh, we got John. We got let's see. I hate bullies. Well, hating the bully is kind of strong, but you could dislike bullies. I try not to hate anybody because at the end of the day, they're still a person, and even though they're kind of fucked up in the head, But yes, cousin, you're right. Me, I dislike a bunch of this. Let's see what we got. Josh Solis, appreciate the positivity. This is a huge subject that others are too uncomfortable to talk about. Real spill, bro. Real spill. We are live, of course, on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are streaming right now on the Anchor for Spotify and a bunch of listening platforms. This, of course, will be uploaded for playback on YouTube. At, of course, Big Sam Heard, Big Sam Heard, Big Sam Heard. So everything Big Sam Heard. We stayed with Big Sam Heard because that wasn't a name that I made. It was a name that was given, and within time it evolved. First, my name was Sam because that's my initials. For anybody that doesn't know my name, Steve Anthony Monreal, Sam. And when you ever work in a restaurant and your food is up in the window, and you're like, Josh, your food is up, Josh, and you're like, oh, Josh Heard. And me, I would say Sam Heard, Sam Heard. And within time, it just the big. I don't know a guy named Steven, gentleman, Hard Rock. He was one of the first persons to say Big Sam Heard, and other people say Big Sam Heard. So that's what we do with that. But yes, talking about bullying and how to deal with the bully is really uncomfortable. But it's not uncomfortable for all people. I'm trying to open my mind up to be able to talk about a bunch of things, but I have to really understand and maybe have had dealt with it myself, because it makes things a little more easier. I'm not going to go and talk about something that I have no fucking idea about, like science and all this other math and all this crazy shit, like economics, and I'm not going to go and talk politics, and I really try hard not to talk about religion, because you have free religion, okay? You're free to love, you're free to hate, but it takes more energy to hate. You're like, yes, you motherfucker. It takes more. It drains me. And speaking of that's why I did Class Resort, restaurant where you're really sarcastic. I did feel drained, yo. I did feel drained. So that is a big reason why we had to part ways. But I had to figure something out for 9 to 5, because listening to a bunch of other interviews and a bunch of people when it comes to that motivational speaking, if you will. Shout out to Libola. One day we're gonna get him actually physically in the BoneZone. But when it comes to like a bunch of things that we're going through in life as children, we don't really pay attention to a lot of the things that are, well, sometimes we pay attention to what our parents are doing, but sometimes we don't really know, but when you do know as a kid, and you're like, ah, man, let's say you're growing up, and your mom was abused by, let's say, boyfriends and stuff, and then you see it and you intervene, and you see it and you're aware, and then it helps you as a person. It helps you to want to do better, and to help other people, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help other people, not just myself. Yes, I plug myself all the time. Big Sam Heard, Big Sam Heard. I have to, because I have to let people know my name, and it's that Big Sam Heard. Yes, Steve Anthony Monreal TL, S. Santhony, son, father, brother, friend. I'm all those names. El Chimuelo Guapo, Toothless Daddy, Billy on the board, Sir Smooth, baby. Yeah, it is I, Sir Smooth. We too cool for school, baby. That's just another voice of mine, another character that is in here, and none of them are bullies. Bullies are just, I don't know. I don't even want to even. I don't even know why I'm even giving them the time of the day, and to even have an episode about them. But it's not really about them. It's about the people that are being bullied. That's what this shit's really about. It's about the kids or the adults that are being bullied and that don't know how to uh, say something or to like change it, to break it, whatever, break the chain, break the cycle, or whatever phrase you want to use in there. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's all insert word, insert word, insert word, insert word, word, insert word. Shelby, shout out to Shelby. She's the one that helped me make that song. But because you can just insert any word wherever it goes, but you have to be thoughtful. You just don't want to use the same word. But it's like when you deal with the bully, bullies are really, really, really basic. They're going to use the most elementary vocabulary, word usage, slang, because I don't really know a bully that is very successful. Who would be like, let's say like an actor or a person and stuff like that. You know, would you call Will Smith a bully for slapping Chris Rock? Would you call Chris Rock a bully for making a joke about Jada? No, I wouldn't think that either of them would be a bully because Chris Rock was just doing his job. Maybe he said a joke that he shouldn't have said, and Will Smith, maybe a little bit of bullying going on there, maybe, but maybe again maybe again Will Smith didn't know how to deal with being bullied as a kid. Maybe he was bullied as a kid, and all this stuff, his emotion, you see, it's real for him. So being on a stage and having his whole entire entire Hollywood and the world watching, and especially with that look that Jada gave him, that was exactly the, yeah, of course, as a man, how would you, what would you do too, but it's crazy because I wouldn't at that moment call Will Smith a bully. What he did was bully type, bully-esque, but it wasn't. It was more in defense and a bunch of things. But anyways, that's a different story. All right, do we still have my number on the thing and nobody is calling it? All right, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and close the line. The lines are now closed. All right, but if anybody does and you remember that number, go ahead. That's what that is. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That way you can see more of the captions, I guess. Is that what it is? Because I don't have captions on what I'm recording on, but I guess I will. In Radio World, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode, but I'm gonna get back on. So I'm gonna take a little 30-second intermission. That way I can do that and get things back started. All right. I'm gonna do that as well right here for us because I need it. Okay. All right, so I had to take a little 30. I may need to like this right. Mainly that's what it is, and then to restart in Radio World because I have to take a little part. It only gives you a certain amount of time to record, at least, and then you can always add it to your episode. But yeah, that's not for you to worry about because I do all that stuff. I don't have a manager. I don't have anybody that I don't work for anybody. I don't have anything. But we're working on it. We're working on building the Big Sam Heard brand, and that's the name of it, the Big Sam Heard brand, because it's everything that falls under the umbrella, like Live in the BoneZone. That's Big Sam Heard brand, and Wake Up, everything here, and then after that, once we start doing more stuff outside, when live interviews, and stuff like that. I want to start doing live interviews because I have the power. It's not about the power, money sometimes is power, And with that said, you know, I do need donations, and if anybody ever considers any type of donation, you're more than welcome to do that. All right, that's a real quick way to do it, because that's going to help me to be able to keep on doing these shows. That's going to be able for me to get better equipment, mainly one of those ring lights, because yesterday I was really impressed with that ring light. That way you can see how handsome of a man I am, and it's not too mainly for my mama. All right, speaking of mama, mother, I love you, not just today but every day. Family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass bullies. Because yes, bitch ass bully is a bitch ass bully. All right, and I don't deal with bullies. I mean, I deal with bullies. No, but for real though, I just want you guys to know that whoever's watching right now, I thank you very much. We do have a few watching. Whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on YouTube, yes, this is live in the Bone Zone with Billy on the board. Actually, I was gonna say Big Cyber too, but I didn't get it right and just say whatever. You know which voice is which, all right? And especially if you're listening in Radio World, hopefully you do, because you can tell. But this is my real voice. Yes, yes, this is how we really talk while the birds are chirping in outside. But bullies, like my cousin said, they get no love. Right? My stomach is, man, bullying me right now because I need to eat. I did eat pizza earlier, but I I eat like a horse, yo. For real. I wish I was hungry like a horse. Oh, that's a little off topic, Steven. That's for another episode. Maybe another website. Yeah, subscribe. No, but for real though, being a bully, being bullied, um, there's you had to me, you know, I look back on people that bullied me, and it made me think like, man, I wonder why this guy is bullying me, because you know I would always see like how someone is dressed, and it doesn't really matter like, how you're dressed, but if I know that you sleep on the floor, you know, and maybe I didn't have a badass bed, but we had a mattress, even if the motherfucker was on the floor, but it's like, but I know you live on the floor, but then at school you want to make fun of me, like why even? Because somebody like that, or maybe somebody that goes through a bunch of struggle and pain, and maybe they were bullied, so that's why they bully, you know. And it's a lot of things that really affects a bunch of people and how they respond to being bullied, or maybe how they respond to being a bully. But I don't know how you can change that. I'm not an expert, most definitely. I gotta let y'all know that the world I gotta let the world know that I am not an expert when it comes to like no shit like that. All right. So if you're offended in any way, whatever, I don't give a shit. Comment below. I'm offended. So people that see that will call you a punk ass bitch. Okay, okay, and maybe that'll make you feel better, all right, about yourself, because yeah, we don't deal with that shit. We don't deal with it. Um, so yeah, hopefully everybody got a little bit of, you know, hopefully that was a good episode. Make sure y'all share these if you have any friends or anything that you think they should watch this, because some points that we said or whatever may have hit home, or whatever the case may be. Feel free to tag them in the comments. For you can do that. Most definitely do. On YouTube, you can at them. It's the same thing, at whatever their username is. Because yeah, this is real deal spill with me, Billy on the board, Big Sam Heard, all of that, son, brother, father, I'm all that stuff, and sometimes a bag of chips. I'm joking. A bunch of bag of chips. Y'all make sure that y'all watch my pinned post on Facebook. That's gonna be my episode with this guy Organic. So after we're done with this, Go to my profile, scroll. It's the pinned post. This guy organic. I had fun with him. I had fun trying a bunch of HEB products. This is an HEB product. I don't know why I put mine, but yeah, we should get Gorilla drinking HEBs, right? Also, I gotta go and get some more Thug Gives of water. We do gotta go get some more Thug Gives of water. That way we can stay dehydrated with that, because right now all I have is just the regular Country Hill. Right? Country Hill Fair. Oh, Country Hill Fair. Yeah. But that's pretty much it, right? I didn't get any callers in. I wanted to get a caller in and maybe, you know, whatever, but we'll be all right. Until next time, which is going to be midnight. Till midnight, right? So all I got to say is, if you have children that are being bullied, take care of it the right way. Don't go and beat their parents' ass or no shit like that. Or definitely don't go and beat the little kid's ass. Or maybe if it's like an adult, you know, don't do that. Just that's it. Ignore it. A bully only needs bully needs attention. That's why they do it, especially in public. A lot of bullying happens in public. So like in these schools and anywhere, work sometimes, in public, just anywhere. It can happen at a damn playground, you know. So just make sure that you are aware, and you are a little nosy with your kids. Like, go through their phone. You have no idea. Maybe they're talking to another friend about how they're being bullied, but they don't know how to talk to you. You know, you never know what our kids are going through, and I don't know personally. So, son, I love you. Julian, always. He is about 15. Last time I seen him, he was about 9. Uh, and I don't know what's going on with his life. You know, I don't know if he's being bullied, or if he is a bully. I I hope not both. You know, but it's all about prayer. It's about oh shit, about knowing what's right and what's wrong, and without getting religious with the world. Um, you have your own beliefs. Even though there's a bunch of things that are said in a book, that is written by man, but that's a different story. So when we get Verso back in here, we're going to talk mental health again, and maybe a bunch of things. But I just want you guys to know that I love you guys. Uh, there's no hate here. So man, and much love to. I'm gonna play one song before we go. Actually, 2 songs, because this is a good one that's playing right now.
Be vigilant, learn about the change, and my homie was a recruit. Live a great life, but very against tourist standards. Take it back to that parking lot at Club Concept. I'ma give you the visuals, start breaking down the concept. Sweat beaming down my head while looking at a loaded gun. Swear to God, that Missy J and Corn thought that we was done, but stood up like some soldiers on my mama. Promised we ain't run legendary already, so it's scary what I might become. So make sure that they write up on my grave I wasn't sleeping good.
Man, shout out to High Strung, yo. I see it. You know, people doing a lot of good things, man. People doing a lot of good things. I should have just let that play. Sometimes I forget that I added this other TV right here, and I'm working that one off of here, off of the phone, so I can do that, and I can just look it on it right there. But whatever. I'm just so used to a certain way sometimes. But when I start to adapt and change a bit, it's like you have to try to keep up, even though I'm behind. Um, it's not necessarily a race, and I'm gonna have to just stay consistent and continue to be myself. That's probably the biggest thing. Is what you see is what you get. All right. So right now, what I'm gonna play is a song by a gentleman called Mike Mix with "Hate free entertainment, right? And yeah, that came up to my head when I was talking about hate, about not hating, about being hate free. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play that. This is Never Give Up. Before I play that, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with the Deuce Apple Juice so we can go. But shout out to Mike Mix. We're gonna get him definitely one day here live in the Bone Zone. We need to. We had him on the live before when we were, but what I want to say is I love you guys. All right, that's what I wanted to say, and not to mention I also wanted to just hit you with that Deuce Apple Juice so we can go. It's been over the hour mark. We can continue a little more, but I need to keep the content at about 1:30. So we're gonna do that. Okay, okay. And then we got to do whatever we got to do for uploading, but for the most part, all we do is press end and then it uploads. And then I got to just go back on YouTube and change the thumbnail. No, I think the thumbnail's already the way I need it. Yay! So we are learning on a daily. But yeah, bullying, being a bully, no bueno. Being bullied, if it's you, ask for help. I ask questions like, hey, what do I do? You don't have to necessarily ask, an expert, an expert. What the hell is an expert? Excuse me. An expert, but somebody I can relate. In any way, whether it's the way you want or the way you don't want. But then however you get your reaction, then you respond off of that, and you work on being distant from these bullies because it doesn't help you. All right, and then our kids, if they're being bullied, take the right, proper action with dealing with whoever is bullying your children, because I know a lot of people in the hood, they used to get their ass beat for being a bully. Like mamas and kids and grandmas, they used to, yeah, you a bully, you're gonna get your ass beat. that's that's in the 90s. Excuse me, I was born in 84. All right, so so whatever. All right, I love my life. I love what I've overcame and gone through, and especially as in the change here live in the Bone Zone. A year ago is different, and it's because I do have faith in everything that I do, but whether it's quitting a job or not doing this or not doing that, or allowing somebody in my house, or allowing a lot of things to happen, and then for relationships, the way that things are, like it's a lot of things to maintain. But what you have to do is you have to just keep your faith. All right, mother, I love you, of course, not just today, but every day. Family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch assholes, and what we're gonna say? Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes. All right, I really want to get to this. That's why. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Mike Mix, appreciate you very much for closing out my show, sir. I do appreciate you. We're gonna get to you, Michael Lindham. Much love, my good sir. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, for listening to this episode of 210 Live, 210 Live, 210. Yes, we all know the shtick, but that's mainly because that's my. I want you to know that I'm passionate about this. And when you hear me on radio, it sounds a little different. But when you see me, you see my veins and my, it's real. So I'm gonna add a new show, and it's gonna be Real Deal Spill with S.A. Montreal, baby. Yeah, it's just about content, okay? And then once we start getting the YouTube videos, the weekly episodic videos with life with SMS, that's gonna be the crazy shit because that's gonna be more personal and it's not gonna be live in the BoneZone with Big Sam Hurt. It's gonna be live, real life with Steve. Yeah, because that's real life. So we are gonna go. Never give up. Never give up, y'all.
Mike Mix, Angry Entertainment. Yeah, we felt like giving up. Don't do it. Don't give up. Hold on, stay tough. Never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Either way, it ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Hold on, stay tough. Never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Either way, it ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. I made it past the struggle.
Hold on. I don't think you guys are ready for that. All right. I don't think you guys were ready for that. So real quick, one more time. Much love, yo. One more time. All right. One more time.
Yo, it's me, Big Sam Hurt. Y'all better get ready for 210 Live. It's coming right now.
Mike Mix, Angry Entertainment. Yeah, we felt like giving up. Don't give up. Hold on, stay tough. Never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Either way, it ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Hold on, stay tough. Never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Either way, it ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. I made it past the struggle and I'm feeling my right mind. Attitude humble and the people of my time. Grinding cause I've been down, held on to my lifeline. Already said bye, so she knew I'd be fine. Thinking that I ain't passing that I make it this far. 20 years of count, shining, glowing like a star. Bank rolling to the ceiling, I've been blessed with it. There's a new phase, time to share with you. Still hurt by the sharp mind. So one of a kind, when it stays on your mind, go and get it right now. No excuse to be broke, no excuse to be timid. First you wake up, and then it's life living. No time to sit back, no time to be breathing. If you're willing and able, then it's time to get out your bed. So get it, stop dreaming, telling people that you're gifted. You gotta go get it if you're talking like you're living. Hold on.
Are we on, John?
Get the way it ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get
Mike Mix.
paid. Never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Get the way it ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Yeah, glory to God. Said enough. Next. Damn days I've seen the better days and how I'm living on the block. Paralyzed with the
Go, my man.
Hit the stage, turn the key, make it good, good, good. Watch, stand the feet, cause the Holy Ghost fit. Hard times come and go, like a big support. To move on, we gotta let the past go. Focus on you, keep your bright light shining super. Have a glass, smoking loud out of hookah. Destination, feel the beat, where everybody choose you need. Once it's down and out, still I came from my feet. But now I know when I'm blessed, and I'm destined to see everything I've been through. And still I'm hate free, hold on, stay up. Never give up, good luck, bad luck. Either way, it ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid.
All right, all right. Yo, what's good? We got a comment right here on Facebook. It says, "Sir Smooth, where YWA now? Sir Smooth, where you at? Sir Smooth, you're being summoned, sir. Sir Smooth, you're being summoned. And then let's see what else we got. Tia Saga. That's a cool effect, fighter. We are trying our damnedest here in the Bone Zone, live in the Bone Zone with Big Hammer. I know I have a long name, but it's okay. Some people have long names. You know what I'm saying? Um, they do. Like some people have 3 middle names, 2 last names. Blah, 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 blah. Oh well, that's my name. You know what I'm saying? Live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd. We have to get that probably trademarked, just that, because there might be another Big Sam Hurd, like in another other side of the world, and they can just use that and be like, oh, no, this is my bit. No, it's okay. We all learn. We all do that. I don't. I didn't really come up with the voices to do it on purpose. I came up with them because it was COVID. We were on quarantine, and I was sometimes I didn't have any viewers the whole entire live, but I made it into a show, and I was communicating and talking with Billy on the board and with Sir Smooth. So that's what made those names and those characters really important, because it brings some type of life to when you're listening on radio, and that's where I really want to be, is on radio. That way we can get that pre-recorded, and then I don't have to necessarily do the lives. Not that I don't want to do the lives, but I can do the lives on the special events when I do special events. Yes, tune in for another special event with, like not a special event, a special guest. I wish we will be doing special events soon once we open the museum. But give me time. I'm working on a 5-year plan, but it might be a lot longer than that. But either way it goes, my mind is where like bam, 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 right? Heard. Can we get a bunch of heard, just heard in the comment? Can we just get heard in the comment? Just all, it don't matter, all caps, low caps, big low cap, like heard, like it don't matter, It don't really matter what, and different languages. If there's people across the world watching this on YouTube, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Can we get a heard? Just understandment that being a bully is not cool. Being a bully is not cool. Makes you a punk ass bitch. Bullies get no love, right? But I as a person, as a human being, I feel for there's our first herd. There we go. We got our first herd. But yeah, Mike Mix, I appreciate you very much for letting me play this. This is Never Give Up, and that's what we have to do, is never give up. You have to deal with being bullied, or if you're a bully, you have to deal with it personally, because you probably dealt with it before in your life, So that's what some bullies. But I don't know all bullies, and I don't care to know all bullies. I just really want to reach out to those people that might have kids and aren't really aware of what's going on, or they are aware to how to deal with that, because there's different ways that people deal with different shit depending on where they're from and how they deal with stuff. All right, so God bless everybody. Much love. I'm gonna go ahead and let this play back again. This is Never Give Up by my mix. But yeah, other than that, deuce 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 deuce. I kind of don't want to end this episode. I don't. Yeah, I don't, because now I got my moderators on Facebook. That way they can do all that the commenting on the Bone Zone. Yeah, and then I should give them permission to the Big Sam Hurd page as well, which is that one. That one I don't, because Big Sam Hurd on YouTube, that's already Big Sam Hurd. So on Facebook, some people you can Facebook. It's the Bone Zone on Facebook. On Facebook, it's the Steve Anthony Monreal TL, and then also on YouTube. This is also streaming live on YouTube as well. And yeah. I'm working. That's why I keep that shirt right here. It is a work that is by Steve Lobel, and it says "We Working," and it's very important to me. All right, for Radio World, it is a red shirt. All right, and it says loyalty, integrity, and respect. Kind of like a John Cena type shirt. You know, I love John Cena, and this song right here is called "Never Give Up," and that's one thing that John Cena says. So shout out to John Cena. John Cena, we're gonna get you here live in the Bone Zone with John Cena. Dude, that gave me the chills. I wish I could be live in the Bone Zone with John Cena. He's gonna be like, the Bone Zone. Like, yeah, man, it's just in like I don't want to just talk about music, yo. I love music. Music saved my life, but we have to talk about other things too sometimes, like bullies and dealing with bullies. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this episode. These are public on Facebook for a reason that we can share it. Once the YouTube one is available, of course, I will share it. Unless you're watching live, then you'll be able to share it as soon as it's done live, because you could have already shared it earlier when I had you on the little reminder. Speaking of YouTube, go ahead and click the bell for notifications, because that's the easiest way as well. If not on Facebook, I think you might be able to do that. But yeah, everything's being powered by StreamYard.com. Yeah, we in the yard. We in the yard streaming. Right? We in the yard streaming. Them red lights is beaming. Right? Yet I'm still dreaming. Like, ooh, is we in the sky? Nope. Still steady 10 toes on the float. And they know when it comes to the float. No. We're not gonna even start to do that, because I'm gonna do that when I get off. End. Once I press end right here. Everything's backwards now because it's on the thing, but yeah. Deuce, deuce. Deuce, deuce. Deuce, deuce, apple juice. Mike Mix, go ahead and close it out. Never give up.
Get it, stop dreaming, telling people that you're gifted. You gotta go get it if you're talking like you're living. Hold on, stay tough. Never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Get to where you ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Hold on, stay tough. Never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Get to where you ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Yeah. Glory to God. Said enough. Next. Down days I've seen the better days and how I'm living on the mountain. Paralyzed with the heart that stays true. Hit the stage, shut the face, make it good, good. Watch, stand the feet, cause the Holy Ghost fit. Hard times come and go, like a fit is supposed to move on. You gotta let the past go. Focus on your future, bright light, shining super. Ecliptic, smoking loud out of hookah. Destination filled with peace, where everybody choose you need. Once are down and out, still I kept on my feet. But now I know when I'm blessed and I'm destined to see everything I've been through, and still I'm hate free. Hold on, stay tough, never give up. Good luck, bad luck, get where you ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Hold on, stay tough, never give up. Good luck, bad luck, get where you ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid.
Yo, it's me, Big Sam Heard. Y'all better get ready for 210 Live. It's coming right now.
Never give up.
All right. That's how we're going to end this episode. This is episode 22, season 2 of Big Sam Heard podcast. Yep. For my listeners, for the listeners in radio world, and video and audio and YouTube and stuff, it is live in the BoneZone, Big Sam Heard. But yeah, all right. Either way it goes, it's me. It's me. It's that was gonna go. It's me. It's me. It's SAM. Instead of DDP. I'm a huge wrestling mark, yo. That's why I'm really intrigued to watch this new episode of Tall Can Listening, because they have wrestlers on there, and that is really badass because they're, yeah. Just shout out to those gentlemen, and shout out to everybody that is doing the podcasting. You know, I try to keep it entertaining as much as I can for people, and I hope everybody does enjoy the content and who we've been having on. You know, if you have any suggestions or anything like that, I'm always down for them. If you want to even be a guest, um, it's a lot of things that we can work out, but most definitely. All right. So we got a herd. We got a herd. We got a damn herd. So yeah. Deuces apple juice. Love you. Get ready for Friday. Get ready for Saturday and the Monday. Yeah. I didn't even mention the Monday yet. All right. So we are gonna go ahead and hit you with the end. But yeah, much love, y'all.